All right, gents, we're back. Arete Rugby League podcast. We've been off for a couple of weeks. Because Mick, you brought a little addition into the world. Yep. Flynn, how's it been, mate?
Flynn. No, he's good. He's been pretty cruisy so far.
Yep.
No issues really. Got him home. Stayed at the hospital for 3 nights.
Yep.
Laurie, she done well.
Yeah.
Had him natural. Didn't get induced, which was really good. We were expecting that on the Wednesday night, and then we went in at about 5 o'clock and had him naturally, and she's out and about. She's doing good.
Yeah.
Bub's good. Jack's good.
Awesome.
Yeah. Very
lovely.
Yeah. Really enjoying it.
Awesome. So so we had a couple of weeks off to let you deal with that, and
appreciate that.
That's good, mate. Congratulations.
Yeah. Cheers, brother.
So the footy, mate. It's been good the last few weeks.
Yeah.
My favourite game for a long time was at Melbourne Roosters game. Did you guys catch that?
Yeah,
that was unbelievable.
Watched every minute on the edge of my seat.
Yeah, same.
Tip Roosters too, so filthy on the hat.
Yeah, I got 7 that week. That was the only game I got wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was like the last 10 minutes was like almost a full half worth of footy.
Yeah.
Wasn't it?
Yeah. I was sitting there thinking, okay, if this is now the club game level in the intensity, imagine what Origin's going to be like.
Yeah.
The new rules, and I just think, the pressure that they're under, and just to pop those field goals, they only had 1 crack at it. That was
Pappenhausen
a
as
quality
well.
game.
It was.
Yeah.
They lifted. I don't know. It's the weird time of the world that we're in. They've had the second pre-season.
Yeah.
It's just like they're not leaving anything in the tank now. Like no weeks off.
Yeah.
Probably touch on it later, the injuries that are coming out of the games. But that game was just clear cut. Like them two are really, they're setting a benchmark.
Yeah. Just when I thought Melbourne was sliding a bit,
I know.
they come out and pump that out.
Yeah.
The bellyache finds a way, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Well, just even like how influential Munster's been with like the weeks prior.
Yeah.
He's just been he's been their best player.
Yeah.
Like he's overshadowed Smith in the first few weeks back, and then to have him gone.
Yeah.
And then with even Cameron Smith at 7, like I like that. But when it come, and I know Cooper Cronk said this last night, when it come down to the crunch, he jumped into 9, broke the game down, and he's so good, man.
I think he put a kick in the corner late in the game. I think when they got in front, like the next set, he jumped out of dummy half and put it in the corner.
Yeah,
like 40 metres out. Just class.
Yeah. Yeah. The cream always rises to the top, doesn't it?
That's it. Yeah.
Mate, my 2 favourite games of probably in the last sort of 5 or 6 years is teams that I don't even really like. The 2015 grand final, Cowboys, Broncos.
Awesome game.
Yeah, and then Roosters and Melbourne. Like just the quality of football.
Yeah,
I loved it.
Awesome. I know we were chatting through the game, like the ups and downs.
Yeah.
You think, the Roosters, okay, they've done well, 2 tries up, and then they just Tupu spilled his lollies. And
I even watched that when Smith was taking the kick. I still didn't believe the game was going to be over until he kicked it.
You had that
it
feeling.
Was that feeling?
Yes.
I agree. Oh, Jake Friend would have been. He was filthy on himself.
He knew straight away.
See, that's like fatigue got to him because man, that sort of thing doesn't happen.
Yeah.
You know,
cut penalty, like he
in
knew.
front. Yeah, pushed him.
I love the banner from Smith, like just got in his ear and let him know, like, thank you, this cost you.
Yeah,
cost us the game.
Yeah.
I love that.
It would have been filthy.
Such a good game, but that was that's game of the year so far easily. I don't think they'll top that, especially 2 of the heavyweights.
Yeah, that was special. So I wanted to bring up something with you. So obviously a big topic lately has been the Broncos. They're facing 7 on the trot
this week.
6 or 7.
Yeah,
so they've
6 currently.
6 currently. So they're facing 7.
Okay.
Tipped them against
Dogs.
the Dogs. Please don't lose.
Dogs will beat them tonight.
So I don't know whether I'm overthinking this, but I've got a theory, right?
Okay.
So I sent you a photo. If you bring, I just want to get what you guys think. So,
was that the Eels drubbing game?
I think
this year?
It was last year.
Yeah.
That photo. So my background's been in the cops, right? So at any given time, there's potential that you or your mate next to you could die. You're always going into conflict situations. You always got to be switched on. And then we've all played footy, union. To be successful, you need to have the mindset that you would die for the bloke next to you.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. You can't just be... That's why individuals in a team, they don't work. You have to be a team mentality, and you have to have that pack mentality. And I really believe strongly that you have to die for that bloke next to you. It's all about them, not you. So I found this photo, and it was last year. So I think it was last year. So there's Matt Gillett, McCulloch's there, Payne Haas,
Fafita,
yeah. So I looked at that photo, right? Now in that photo, I don't know what the situation is, whether someone's just scored and they're going back to halfway or whatever. But you look at, in that photo, there's Boyd smiling, laughing, Milford laughing, smiling, Alex Glenn turning back, laughing, sort of smiling, Fafita in the background, sort of just got a bit of a happy smirk. Then out in front, you got McCulloch, Payne Haas, and there's Gillette, and there's a couple other guys. Whatever is in front of them, they're focused on that, and they look serious. Let's go. Yeah. The current leader, so that was last year. So the current leadership of the Broncos right now, Boyd, Milford, Alex Glenn, and even Corey Oates is in that photo laughing. He's been terrible.
Oh yeah.
So the five.
And the circus around Fafita. So the blokes that are now leading that club and the young blokes as a collective team, I don't believe that they understand and the mentality of dying for the bloke next to you. And I think they've carried that into this year. You look at so there was, I don't know if you guys saw the footage of Payne Haas having a go at Alex Glenn. Sprayed him.
Good. That's good. It's good from him. That's leaders.
20 years old.
20 years old.
And that's the club captain.
Like,
what's that say?
And look at that photo.
Everything you're saying, it's backing that up.
It's backing that up. So those guys that are now the leaders are in that photo not understanding what leadership is.
Well, but it was start of 2019. A lot of people don't, there's actually been no chat around it. Payne Haas was getting in trouble. He's been a bit of a badass type thing outside the game. I think it was like with his brother, a situation with his brother. And I
didn't know this.
Yeah. So he was in some. He got suspended for it, and he I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me on, but I'm pretty sure he's like turned to Muslim.
Yeah, correct.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So he's turned to Muslim for his lifestyle, diet, and he's in his headspace. So, and what it's done to him, and you see this from Sonny Bill, and obviously because I love Sonny Bill, he's like my idol when it comes to footy player. It just goes to show someone so young how mentally focused he is to do that, because what's happened is now, last year, if he was following down that thing in that photo, he could have been one of the guys behind.
Correct.
Having a laugh, having a joke, but he's gone, no, I'm obviously the right people have got in his ear and said, mate, you could be anything if you really want to be. What do you want to be? You can be on the streets getting in trouble, being the tough guy because you're 6'4", 6'5", whatever he is, and a man mountain, or you can go and earn good money, be a role model. What do you want? He's obviously chose that lifestyle.
Yep.
Now, for him to have the club captain, like Sammy said, to be standing in front of him, and as we all know, there's nothing more intimate with your boys in footy 100%. Than being behind the post after a try's been scored. Like, if you've let the try in and you've been a cat, or you haven't, chased your man or whatever, you're going to get singled out. Yep. And not because I want to put shit on you, I'm going to tell you what you've done wrong so you don't do that again.
Yeah.
And that's what he's done. And then you've got Alex Glenn. So the thing that got to me. It's got to me, this topic, because
same man. That's why I brought this photo said everything to me.
Yeah,
like from a culture point of view.
Oh, so definitely. Like with the way I feel and I look at it, I think Milford needs to go for them. The thing is with Brisbane, and Sammy, like playing the position he played, he'll want to talk about that as well. With their go forward is like, it can be the best go forward in the comp. Like they'll be able to match it with Para, Roosters. They can. Like they've got the team to do it.
Yeah.
Their backs just like their halves are not playing on the back of it. They're not letting them go forward. Like Alex Glenn crying after the game, like you didn't.
That's a cop out. In my
opinion. A cop out, man. Like don't cry after the game. Like
got done with the week before.
Yeah. And you're going, oh, we're trying.
The week before.
Yeah. Exactly. And then Matty Johns comes out and goes, mate, like you don't do that.
Yeah.
You don't carry on like that, you know. And then Isaac Luke going at Sammy Burgess for saying something like, hang on, like fair enough. You've just got to the team, but you just got pumped. Your club's in turmoil. I don't care if you come here the week or not. It doesn't matter. You got pumped. If you want to have a laugh, go in the sheds and have a laugh with them. Don't laugh in front of the cameras because you look like an absolute clown.
Yep. Well, I think Alex Glenn and Brodie Croft were more. The tears were more about fear for their own positions, not the team.
Yeah.
I agree. For sure. There's too many There's too many singular persons. Like you said, the team, the gelling, it's not there. I've said it before in a podcast. There's 17 individuals in the Broncos, 17 good individuals, but the team morale and the gelling, it's not there.
No.
It doesn't work.
No, I feel like they probably think we got Fafita coming back. You know, like we'll be right, but nah, you can't. Like Melbourne, like we just spoke about, the second best player in their team was out. They had every right to lose that game against the Roosters, and get done, and everyone would have not said a word because Munster was out. They come out and beat them.
Yeah,
it's attitude, man. It's mentality, and just and not to say Seabold's not the right. I don't think Seabold hasn't proved himself in the NRL. Like he had an unreal side, you know, at South.
The Rabbits,
and
inherited that too.
And they had a strong senior group.
Exactly right. You've got Adam Reynolds, Sam Burgess, you know,
Inglis Sutton.
People who knew how to win.
Exactly.
And people who, like, if you turned up the training, and as we all know, like, Inglis wasn't the best trainer, but he had like that mentality, like he's an international. He knows what it takes. Exactly. He can go onto a field. He won't train all week. He'll come on, run over, you know, the best player that's against him, whatever. He can win games, and because he's that talented.
Yeah.
Some people don't have that talent, so their work ethic is what gets them over the line.
Majority of people.
Yeah. So that photo, mate, it just summed up to me those five guys, the current leadership, that if they've got that laughing attitude back last year, and they're now the inspiration and the glue and the leadership of the side, that they're playing like that photo.
Yeah, there's no toughness, no resilience about them.
No,
they're copping it left, right, and centre. That would be hard. Like, it's one of the hardest jobs ever, I think, being an NRL sportsman.
100%.
Like they're critiquing. Like everyone, we're critiquing them. Like we haven't. I know you played at the high level.
Oh no, but
like that's just what happens. But it's part and parcel with that job. They're sportsmen. It's not a personal attack on them.
No.
But all we're comparing that off, right, is look at Melbourne, consistently hardworking, up the top of the ladder, like
regardless of the situation.
The attitude. They get beat, but they don't get flogged.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not like that. The effort wasn't there. They got beaten on the day.
Yeah.
There's no blowouts of 50. You never ever see that.
But they go on. Yeah, keep going.
You know, like you to get beaten 58-0 once, okay, we can maybe wipe that. Something's happened.
Yeah.
But continually like 40 odd and not score points, like that's more than a bad day in my opinion. Like, that's attitude. That's discipline. Like you can just tell. You can watch them. Like they're just.
But they're not unexperienced, as in like that when they want to keep Boyd around. Like Boyd hasn't been performing since the start of the year, but their excuse was for it. Yeah, but I mean, their excuse was he's the leadership in the team. We need him there for morale. Okay, well he's obviously doing nothing in that department. Drop him, bring some new faces in, and keep people on their toes. They're not made to be accountable for what's going on because they're not dropping anyone. They get rid of McCulloch, who was like their player that kept them tight through the middle
of the club, really.
That's what I mean.
And in that photo, he's the one focused going forward.
He was a club captain. That's a big call. It's a big. And Turpin's a good player, but
but the experience. Yeah, exactly. And then they're like, we want him back next year. Newcastle won't want to let him go, man.
No way.
Like he's done wonders for that club. He's played them straight. You know, and I'm sure we'll probably talk about it a little bit more. But going back to Brisbane, I honestly don't know. I think it's they need to just sort something out with Milford. They need him running the football, man.
I don't. Every single player is trying their best and giving it their all. But where I collectively as a team, you see the Broncos, they're so talented. My beef with them is if they could just get their shit together culturally and be a great team, it rises the quality of all the games. And then I want to see every game like the Roosters and Melbourne game.
Yes.
But when you see, we've spoken about this. When you sort of you're playing at a top level and then you retire and you have regrets that you didn't give it 100%. I don't think. It doesn't look like as a team they're giving 100%, and that
you don't get beat by 40 every week if you're not. Like Sam said, if you get done once by 50, fair enough. If you get done by, even in the NRL, if you're getting done by more than 20 points every week, there's an issue. It's simple. It's attitude.
There is a salary cap, isn't there, to even the competition?
Apparently.
Shouldn't we be seeing an even?
Well, speaking of that salary cap, Paul Kemp raised a good issue the other day that if
I love Kenty. I love him.
So Fafita's been offered 1.25 million a year, but the Broncos are offering him 700,000. Is that fair? Should the NRL allow a $700,000 contract
when he's being offered
1.25? Is there something?
Well, there is a thing in the NRL where they have a market value.
Correct. Yeah, that's what he was talking about.
Yeah.
To me, his market value would be about 800,000.
Yeah.
To call him $1 million player a year. I know the money's going up and up and up, and you think about the gun halves 10 years ago, they're on about $450 a year. 500 was top dollar.
Yeah.
Now we're Fafita, I think like a good market value for what he's done in the game, and 800.
Yeah, I reckon
900. Like a 1.2's overs.
I agree.
How long is a contract that they're offering?
5 years.
Yeah, so I wouldn't sign 800 for 5. I'd sign 800 for 2. He's good enough.
Yeah, but like he's obviously the number one prospect in the game as a forward.
Yeah.
But it just goes to show like where the Titans are throwing everything at him, which is
they need to. In
turn, they've done that. This is why they're struggling now, because they threw the big money at Taylor, $1 million a year. Ash Taylor.
Yeah.
No fucking way. He's worth $1 million.
No way. He's worth not even 500.
Half of that. He's done nothing in the game, right?
Yeah. Last night.
Anyway, we won't get dragged down that rabbit hole.
That's a deep one.
That's heavy. Like, I can't believe the Warriors lost to him.
I know.
Tip again.
But Fafita, the Titans are going to invest everything in him, which will in turn affect the rest of the roster and the cap. So the Broncos are thinking smart. We want you. This is what we can afford to pay you and keep a competitive side. Because I think with how tight the cap is now, you'd be very surprised. The Roosters wouldn't be paying all these guns, Keary's.
No, they're not.
No. Teddy's on the good money, and you have to pay him that.
Yeah.
Keary would be getting unders, in my opinion. Like I reckon, without knowing that's probably out there, he'd probably be on the 650. He's probably worth 800-900 a year.
No, I think he's on about 800.
Okay, well, it could be, but the rest of them good forwards like Wirra Hargraves would now start coming down a little bit every year, where he's in the twilight. Like he should be on 700 a year.
100%.
You know what I mean? Tokiaho's probably only on 500,
Yep.
should be on 700.
We're talking about that.
Yeah,
Matt
Yeah.
Lodge is on 750 a year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Carmiel's 750 a year.
Yeah.
Like you compare apples with apples.
Yeah.
I think they're good sides, the Melbournes as well.
Yeah.
Like Smith and Munster on the $1 million.
Yeah.
And then everyone else would be.
That's the thing.
You make it work. So yeah, for a Titans a bottom side, they're thinking, okay, he's our saviour. But fuck it, it's going to affect the other top 29 players.
I don't
100%.
know. Personally, I don't agree with that because, like what you were saying, you can pay the big money, but you have, like with Melbourne and that, like you said, you're paying the big money to only one or two players to attract added. Like the thing that Fafita needs to bring with that 1.2 million is he needs to be the leader in the team, because what that does is you pay Fafita 1.2. So it's a situation that the Titans are in. Titans are in a really good position now to be able to go, righto, we know what we've done wrong. We can shuffle out all those, they've signed a couple of good front rowers for next year, which is really good.
Tino.
Yeah.
From Melbourne.
They're bringing culture, right? Fafita, we all know what he can do. That's going to attract players. So what's going to happen is, like you said with the Roosters, like they've bought Flanagan, right? Flanagan's coming in to a team. You're not coming into that team with a bad attitude. I don't care who you are.
Yeah.
You've got. So the thing is, like in the other side of things, where if you look at the Morris boys, right? The Morris boys, great attitude, right? Everyone would have said their days were over when they're at the Dogs. They get brought into a system that they're competitive. They're competing every single play. Everyone talks about the attitude of the Roosters and the culture around the club.
As well, they said it's heavens above what
That's
they're
it.
used to.
Yeah.
Everyone buys in. So that's what the Titans need to do. They need to bring in Fafita. I think it's good that they're offering him the money. I think he should take it, because people are saying, he should go play for the Roosters for 700. That's a fair call. Like, I don't think it's a bad career move, but I feel like if I was Fafita, I would take the risk, not just for the money, but to go, righto, I'm going to get good money, and I want to be that player, what Ash Taylor was meant to be. I want to be that player for the Titans that are going to bring people like Cherry Evans. If he had went there, he would have brought other players with him.
So my
Do you know what I'm
argument to
saying?
that is, he goes there, right? They're paying him all this money so they get one more good player. What are they filling the rest of the squad with? He's not getting the quality around him.
Well, you've got to
he
let
will not
him
shine. He won't shine.
No, he
one
won't.
out.
He won't
You've got
shine one
Taylor
out.
Fogarty feeding him ball, mate.
Yeah.
No, I
he's
know,
going
but
down.
what they
I'm telling
need.
you, that's where I'm saying.
Yeah, I get that,
You know?
and I agree with you. 100% agree with you. I don't know how long Ash Taylor's got left, but there's $1 million in him straight away. So if he's off contract, they could potentially go, righto. You look at players like you look at some young halves that are in around the game. Like, who's that? Brandon. See,
Dearden.
you got Dearden. He's gonna. I think did he just re-sign?
I think he's staying at. You got that Tanner Boyd. He looks good, but he's a kid. There's no good halves coming through.
Yeah, I
They're all
think.
getting,
It was Reardon, Cleary's.
Yeah. Well,
Cleary's got a
he's
long-
wrapped up. He's
Yeah,
5
he's wrapped.
years.
Oh,
But
yeah.
look at Burton, man. Like Penrith,
Yeah,
they've
so
got
he'd be
Luai.
the next one
That's what I mean.
to make the call, yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, you've got $1 million in Taylor. You pay Burton 700.
Oh, even I was going to say 500. He'd be on 150 now.
That's what I mean.
Maximum.
Jesus.
Maximum.
So I'd be going.
Probably 120.
If I were them, man, Burton is like Kalen Ponga. I'm telling you, he will shine. I'm telling you, if he gets a coach, Ivan Cleary's got him, and I don't know this from experience, but just outside looking in, Cleary looks pretty set. Like, Luai's really, really complimenting Cleary. Now they've got Tyrone May, he's actually a really good player as well. Matt Burton, Jerome Luai, Nathan Cleary. Now, I think Penrith's future is in Cleary and Luai. I think, right? So Titans should be going, rightio. Penrith would probably appreciate the situation, and I don't think Cleary should step in his way if the offer come in. Titans go, righto, let's go for Fafita, right? 1.25. Then we'll go for Burton, 500. Burton will sign for 500. 2 years, right? You've got Burton, Fafita, the two middles that are coming in, and starting to bolster that roster straight away. 4 out of the...
Let's get a good 9.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. But there's plenty of 9s. Like, they've got Nathan Peets. He's not bad. he's a good player, but he's playing with people that aren't getting on the front foot for him. He can't play out of dummy half and take a scoot when, like, you look at Cookie, he was going down because he didn't have, his forwards weren't doing their job. Now that with these new rule changes, Cookie's running and darting, and
it's dangerous, doesn't he?
that's what I mean.
He does look better.
I think Fafita should go there, but I really think Titans should look at Burton. I think he'd be a really good buy for them.
I think Penrith's future is with Burton at 6.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Or even Luai would be good for Titans.
Either one, but yeah, teammate as well. He'll slot in there somewhere. They love him there. And good footy.
I think Penrith have sorted their shit out and they're on the up.
Yeah.
What do you reckon with Titans? Do you reckon that would be a good idea?
No, I agree. That was my argument. Like you can't just put him in that side.
No, there has to be 2 or 3 that go with him.
Yeah, you can't just build a side on him.
No, exactly.
Obviously you want him to attract the players. I agree.
He's the magnet.
But for him, like, he's an Origin player, Test player. You go on and getting beaten by 30. Like, he's instantly in his head. It's changing. Like, does he push hard? Like, he knows, fuck me, I'm playing 80. I'm busting my ass. We still get beat by 30. I know that, like, maybe subconsciously he would be thinking, fuck me, what am I doing? Like, I'll save myself a bit. I'm not going to take that carry out of our own team.
No, he needs to be smart with the signing.
That's why you blokes want to go to good clubs.
That's right.
Cultures. So that was my argument.
He needs to, if he's going to sign the contract, he needs to know a little bit more about who's coming. Like, he needs to go get on the phone.
I think that would be in conversation. Like,
mate,
give me a 6. Like, give me a fucking good 6.
Yeah.
Because he's one of the best runners in the game for Fafita.
Yeah, 100%.
But as they're playing now, Brisbane, like, you can't just one out. You can't be one out. Like, imagine him off Munster, which we will see in Origin. That scares me.
I know.
Like,
100%. That's what I'm saying. Like, if he
offloads the Ponga.
Exactly.
Our homes up the middle.
Yeah.
Fuck. Bit of.
Who's the fullback?
West Sweet.
I just got some head noise there.
Wait, Blues West Sweet, man.
Nah, well, they've got
Kiri to Cordner, inside to Teddy. All good.
Yeah. Nah, Blues will win.
We'll be right.
Yeah.
I'm playing us. Yeah. So we'll move on off the Broncos Titans.
Yeah. We could do a whole podcast.
Mate, we haven't done one for 3 weeks. We could go all day here. So who can make the top 8? Who can't? Who are we writing? Definitely writing off.
I've got a 6 that locked in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's a 6 locked in.
Roosters, Para, Melbourne, Canberra, Penrith, and
Newcastle.
Knights. Yep. And then I'm going to throw in Manly, Tigers, Cronulla. There's me 9.
Yeah, Cronulla. They're 7th. Cronulla. They stay healthy. They'll be in the 8.
They're spoilers.
Yeah, they've got Johnny Morris, who's got a good thing going with him. He's tight with him.
Yeah.
Johnson, he's so many try assists. He's getting heat. He actually come out and said that when Cooper Cronk made a comment and said that he was, he actually made a comment on that and said when he said something, I actually, he probably addressed what he was doing, did a bit of video on himself, and he's taken the line on again. And that's all you want Sean Johnson to do. You know, skip across. The one thing that the Sharks need is just, they got Brighton Nakora, or however you say his name, on the edge. They need to play a bit straighter. You see their middles have been scoring tries because they're going forward. They're not skipping across trying to find their edge. I think their heart and soul is the middle third.
Yeah.
Like from their edge in.
Let Wado do his thing out the edge. Yeah. Woods has been good this year.
Yeah.
I think.
And that Ueli, he's really good.
Ueli's been good too.
Yeah. They're a team that just need all their. I mean, every side does. But Cronulla, they need the confidence of their players on the field.
Definitely.
Like they always seem to have a lot of injuries.
Well, they've lost Sherry.
Yeah.
Like.
Fuck. See how skinny he is now?
Oh.
No, like Mulatalo, he's a good up and coming winger. Then they lost Josh Morris. Look how good he's going at the Roosters.
Oh yeah.
Moylan again, done another hemi. Dukes is every second play the ball looks like he's gone for the year. So
I know he does.
He's battered, man.
Yeah.
Like he's got some strapping on him these days.
He must, like the
every
poor
play
bloke's going to be in a mummy. Like
he ain't climbing on the roof no more drinking.
No cruises.
Nah. Mate, he wouldn't get on the roof these days.
That's what I mean. He
Look
won't,
at him,
he won't be climbing up.
And you know what? That's so funny. Like, it makes me laugh because every time he does get up and play the ball, I think, nah, this is it for him.
He's done. Yeah.
He's done.
He's like, no good. Takes a knee. I was always off that on the field. Like, get the fuck up.
Oh, bro.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Dude's got a couple of dramas.
Speaking of hammies, Tommy Turbo.
Gutted for him.
Oh, no.
Oh, my heart broke when I seen that.
Me too.
Like,
Cherry Evans' heart broke. Did you see him?
Cherry goes, no, this is season.
he was filth. Like, really, that shows how tight they are, but
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Oh,
fuck, they were doing everything right
this
for him.
is happening a bit.
Yeah.
I'm worried for him long term. I'm worried for New South Wales.
6 hammies in 2 years.
Like,
6.
Once they start going, man, like...
I've done it twice. I tore it and I re-strained it in rehab.
Yeah.
And man, like the fear of winding up, like obviously I'm not running like Turbo, but the fear when you actually get back to playing, it's always there in the back of your mind. And look at both untouched.
Yes.
Like Turbo was running the ball and just took a little left. And
but hammies, that's like, it happens often like that. Like they'll make a break or the explosiveness. Because, and you look how tall he is, they were saying the weight. The stuff that they did on him in pre-season, he was stronger than ever. Like, and the tests that were done on it, his hamstring there was no issues. And for him to come out and do that, like you said, untouched, and look, he's so tall. He's 110 kilo, I think, isn't he?
Yeah, low 100s.
Yeah, like he's quite
big build.
Quite big but tall.
Yeah.
Rangy, like, you know.
How long is he out for? 8 weeks?
I think they're going to, well, they're saying the grade it'll be 6 to 8, but they're going to be cautious. And maybe 10, maybe 12.
If they're going well, they won't risk it.
You're not going to race him back.
Yeah, no way.
Like the risk again.
Yeah.
It's
he
like
might come back for Origin, score 3,
mate,
straight off it.
He's first picked in Origin. Teddy's first picked, he's second.
I had Manly sort of around that 5 mark, but now dropping a few places.
This would be a good test this week without Fanua Blake as well.
Yeah, he's good.
He's been their best this year.
Speaking of brain explosions, him, Joey Leilua, even Latrell Mitchell's had brain last night.
Oh, bro, last night when he hits Reynolds, like you've hit him from behind for once.
Dog shot, but I'm sweet with that. He backed up his mate.
Nah, I'm not. It was an accident.
The second one,
but he hits him across the head, right? Like Reynolds didn't. Like, don't get me wrong, Reynolds is known for a trip. He didn't mean to kick him in the head.
10 years ago, mate, that would have been an all-in.
Like front rowers running in.
You know what? It should have been an all-in because the Tigers boys should have come and smacked Latrell for hitting his mate from 100%, behind. Yeah. I hate that, man. Like, if you're going to shape up, hit him. If you want to hit him, don't hit him from back.
I'll back his intentions. Probably didn't do the right.
Could have grabbed him.
Shot. Yeah. Like, he didn't swing at him, but he sort of, got him good.
Hey,
carry on, man.
Speaking of the Roosters Melbourne game, I want to bring up about Golden Point, and I felt that deserved to be sorted by a try. So I hate Golden Point with the game going backwards and forwards of field goal attempts, and they spend the 10 minutes. Bless you, Corona.
Hold on, mate. You got any sanitizer?
I'd love to see Golden Point sorted by a try only. What are your thoughts?
It'd be good footy.
And just keep going until you score a try.
Would you see more? So keep going.
Just
you've got to keep going if it's a try.
Fatigue factor.
Fatigue.
Set restart.
Yeah. So
like that'd be cool.
5 each way still. Yep. So you swap ends at 5 minutes, but then the second 5 minutes you just play until it's a try.
I like that.
So the ref doesn't decide it with a penalty. There's not these field goal attempts willy-nilly from everywhere.
Okay, so you can't go for the 2. Has to be a try.
Has to be a try.
Yeah, that'd be entertaining.
Yeah, I'd like it. I think they should try that.
Especially I'm all for the fans, Sammy.
Yeah, well, with
fans are the game, mate.
Yeah, well, with the new rules, it would make sense. I don't think it would be. I reckon it would be a conversation they'd be having.
I hope so.
Yeah, it would be like you said, much more entertaining. They're very calculated with the field goal now because of the 7 tackles.
Yes.
So they won't just be knocking them from anywhere. You can see it's in the back of their mind when they do it. You know,
it'll just force teams to play football rather than play for the 1 point. But you know, because then you're going to end up with an epic moment of a length of the field try.
Yeah, you will. You'll see the low
Jackson.
risk plays coming out. It could be a lot more drop ball.
Yeah,
in that period, but it's the turnover and the other team goes.
Exactly.
Fatigue comes in.
Yeah.
The golden point though, like, see, you look at the other week, and I like have mad raps on Cleary. Like, I love Cleary. He's such a tough player, and like the courage that he puts himself through with. Like when he took that field goal, first attempt the other week to win them the game. Like the week before, Burton had about 8 shots, missed. And then Cleary had 5 blokes on top of him. I think it was against Melbourne. And man, he had 5 of Melbourne coming at him, and just he was so calm, like, and knocked it over and just was like, we haven't won, let's go. Like, so I can't say that I don't think there's not anything to do with there's no skill in kicking a field goal, because there definitely is, but I think entertainment wise the try would be it'd be good to watch, because man, imagine like Pappenhausen and all that, like they'd be getting around the footy
and Teddy's and Addo Cars like coming in.
He's been quiet this year, I reckon.
He has.
He's probably got other things on his mind.
Well, he wants to move back to Sydney,
He's
doesn't
back
he?
next year.
I hope he doesn't go to Rabbits,
undecided.
man.
Yeah.
Well, there was talk.
Back to Tigers.
Apparently, he was trying to get to South, and but they had to fit him in. They had to be. I think that's why they're trying to let go of Alec Johnson.
Yeah. Okay.
I hope he goes to Dogs.
So the strong.
Mate, no one wants to go to the Dogs.
No, Dogs.
Mate, I feel sorry for the Dogs.
You watch the Dogs tonight. They're 13 plus against Brisbane. I'm telling you, they've got that new front row, man. I'm telling you,
You've lost Adam Elliott. He was your heart and soul.
They've got the new front row.
Luke
Thompson
at 6, and he's got a he's got 5 and 4. He just needs to shoot the right ball.
He overplays.
And he just fucking flips out.
Like, he gets a ball and
like on the toe and just hit long and there's 2 and 1.
Yeah, but there's times where, like, even when he was at the Dogs, I noticed that heaps, like, he'd be in a situation where you'd see Cleary, like, he would just, have you watched the thing, that shape that Ice does on his podcast? Like,
I haven't seen
well, so they break down plays, and you watch, like, all the good players and what they're talking about when you actually hear it from an NRL player that has broken down the situation. You see all the good players doing that. Now I've been watching it. They get to their 3-man square up, find the overlap, and just short passes. When do you see Melbourne throwing big long cutout passes? You don't.
Yeah.
Billy Slater used to try it a lot.
Yeah, but it was only like a one man.
And the last 3 years, he finally had a passing game, which he was missing.
Because they would go like row 3 in the crowd, on the ground behind.
Oh, Billy, just run the ball, Billy.
But yes, you're right.
That's the thing. Like when out of dummy half, you know, you when they send their middles up, long pass to your 5'8". Your pass to the 5'8" can be long because it's going to a playmaker. If your playmaker's just throwing cutouts trying to get the overlap, it ain't going to happen because the NRL teams now, they're so well mapped with their defensive patterns. The long pass doesn't always work. Their first pass as a long pass is good because it gets you can get to your 3-man. But then when you've got that, straight away you're playing a 3-on-2. If your 5'8" can get you to the 3-man, you're playing 3-on-2, and like the good teams score tries, where Reynolds doesn't do that. Reynolds will just try and throw a cutout, fucking four-man cutout, hit his winger, and then his winger's got to step 3 players inside him and score fucking next to the post. It doesn't work. You just got to play like sharp and out wide. You just need the short passes.
Yeah, you're right. The Bulldogs need to sign him back. Less money, but for a 14.
Yeah.
Because when I say he does some silly things, when you play with that energy and you play on the edge, you're going to have a few instances through the game. That's just going to happen, but he is going to bring that energy that's going to lift.
Yeah, it's infectious.
It's infectious, yeah. But mate, the Dogs, I feel sorry for Dean Pay.
He's got a shit roster to deal with.
Waking up every day and like you're going to cop it.
He loves the Dogs, but that's the thing. I don't think they've got to get rid of him yet. He hasn't had an opportunity to perform.
The players love him too.
Players love him.
All reviews like we're letting him down.
Yeah.
You know,
Adam Elliott, bro, no one toils harder than Josh Jackson.
Yeah.
He's so
He's
tough.
the Nathan Hindmarsh of the 2000s.
Yeah. I love Josh Jackson, bro. And
I reckon
he was playing Origin, scoring tries. Origin.
Yeah. He was up, like, probably they went with the Frizzell leg speed, more attacking shape.
Yeah, but
and
see,
Graham, like, that's where he got pushed out.
If Dogs were a top 8 team, he'd be playing Origin.
And you're correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
With the top 8, is it so we're pretty set on that 6? I agree with that 6.
That 6, like Newcastle, they need to be lucky with injuries. I think if they lose Ponga or Pearce for long periods. Watson's still to come back in, which would really help.
Yeah.
They've lost Jaden Brayley all year. I know they've got McCulloch, so that sort of cancels each other out.
Yeah, you look at the...
Mitch Barnett's still not back, so they're missing some good key players.
He's a gun. He's a gun.
I think they'll be there or thereabouts.
Matauti is no good on the edge. I don't like him on the edge. He's
a HOA king at the moment, isn't he? Like, can't help but getting a concussion.
Yeah. They've got...
it's a bit worrying. When you see the little taps now, like Lachlan Burr had like 3 or 4 and they've sat him out for a few weeks.
Yeah.
It's a bit worrying when they just go down and they're out cold.
Yeah. It's either the technique or there's something going on in there that it's so fragile in there.
I think I'm just looking at the 8 now, and I think we're all forgetting, because I am as well. I think we're all forgetting about how good Souths are. Their spine.
They don't have the forwards to roll forward. Against the good sides, we're not going forward.
No, you're not.
And
I didn't name them. Like, they're in the. It's a top 10 then. They're in that 10 to make the 8.
So
I can write off the bottom 6 right now. I can write off Titans.
Yes.
Broncos, Bulldogs.
Yes.
Warriors, Cowboys.
Yes.
And there's one more.
Brisbane.
St George. They won't. Yeah. There's
St.
5.
Gone.
Yeah. Tigers can make the 8.
Yeah,
Tigers can make the 8.
So there's 10 that'll make the 8, and the other 6 gone.
But the top 8.
Yeah.
The top 8 ain't going to change. It's Para, Penrith, Roosters, Melbourne, Newcastle, Canberra, South, Cronulla. You've dead set got... Manly won't make the 8 because it's a short season. Turbo's gone. So
I disagree.
I think...
I reckon they'll make it.
You reckon?
Manly.
How long did Fanua Blake get though?
2 weeks.
Oh, is that all he got?
And he has to ref junior games. You'd rather cop a fine.
Come on, man.
Yeah,
he ain't reffing.
They said last night he has to pick up a whistle.
That's ridiculous, mate.
What is doing with the world?
Come on.
Right. Sorry guys, a little technical issue. So one more topic. Buy of the year. So I've got a list of Harry Grant, Regan Campbell-Gillard, Josh Morris, Ryan Madison, or Appy Carousel.
Oh, yeah.
You go.
So you're the CEO. You've got to pick one of those. I've gone with Appy.
Yeah.
Because I think Penrith have the forward pack, and now the halfback and the back line. I think Appy just gives them that speed and a little bit of dynamic out of dummy half to drive that whole machine forward.
He's perfect fit in that side.
He's a perfect fit.
The rule change has done him wonders.
Yes.
He's always been like that.
I love him, mate. He's got a bit of character to him.
Played against him back in the day. He's a very good player.
Yeah. I know Harry Grant, special talent, but I think for the overall team, I think Appy is the buy of the year because it actually benefits the whole team.
Yeah.
At the moment, Harry Grant's he's playing well for himself. He just doesn't have the players around.
It showed last night when it come to the crunch.
Yeah.
He's probably not their most attacking hooker. He's very solid.
He's good at bringing his forwards onto the ball.
He does square up well, but you need points here. Appy, he'll find you something.
Appy
choose the right option.
The good thing, that's bro. You just took the words out of my mouth. That's the difference with Coruscant, and he can play like he'll go hard with you for 80. He'll play, give his forwards the ball when he needs to.
Yeah.
But man, when he needs to go, he's gone.
Yeah.
And it don't matter. He's strong. He's fast. He makes the right play. He doesn't overplay his hand. He's got trust in his halves to do what needs to be done.
Yeah.
That's an ultimate 9. Like, and the thing is with you even see it with Cameron Smith, man. When Munster wants a ball, he gets a ball.
Yeah.
Like you don't overplay your hand.
Yeah.
So the thing is with Grant, I find, and last night I noticed it, and even before he got taken off, I thought to myself, they need to take Grant off and put, like, for the points that they needed energy through the middle with Reynolds and bring Benji on. So Harry Grant, like, he's young. He's only probably got like
22 or something years.
Yeah, he's got only a handful of games under his belt. Coruscant, man, he'd have 200 games, 150 games.
How old is
He's
Appy?
28.
28.
My age.
Yeah.
Jesus.
20. He might even be a year older. 29.
He's won comps.
Yeah.
He won. Did he win with South
Yeah,
when they beat Dogs?
2014.
2014. Yeah.
Isaac Luke was out for
He
the
went to
grand
That's right.
final.
Yeah.
Yep. He went to Manly. He's
Barrett loved him.
Was at Penrith, then went back to Manly with Barrett.
Yeah.
And he's back again.
Yeah. But yeah, that's right. Yeah, he did play for Penrith already.
When I
Yeah.
was coming through that's where I played with him and stuff. So
Campbell Gillard playing out of his skin.
yeah, good to see.
Absolutely,
back to his best.
100%.
I
Love
rate
watching
him.
him play.
So do I.
He's back to he's on the cusp of Origin.
Yeah.
Like I'd say.
I reckon they'll pick him.
Well, they're talking
Yeah.
Paulo big time. Like,
He's got to start. Paulo has to start.
Yeah.
Vaughan won't be there, I don't think.
I think Vaughan's off the bench. He's done enough. They've won 2 series in a row. I think like Vaughan's a good player. He's playing in a fucking bad side. But Clemmer's been real good this year. Like he starts.
Got an offload now.
But then you got Daniel Saifidi, Paul Vaughan, Reg, Jordan McLean's always there or thereabouts as well. That's
Not this year. He
good
won't
depth.
get
Yeah, I don't think this year. But there's 6 front rowers.
I
that
think
you need
your
to
front-
pick 3.
Your front row would have to be the starting is Haas and not Saifidi, sorry, Paulo. Then I think Clemmer off the bench with Regan Campbell Gillard, only because of his age, and maybe Saifidi over Vaughan.
Does the rule change go into Origin?
Yeah, it would have to.
I think so.
See, I thought Big Clemmer would struggle with that, but he's just
He offloads it now a bit.
he's brought an offload into his game. And
Has to.
That's really helped him because he was going to get left behind.
Yeah, definitely.
2-1 pace.
Yeah.
Where Lodgie's got to get his offload back in his game too.
Yeah.
Lodge has got a bit of footwork, but that's what's helped him.
But yeah, Saifidi's not doing anything wrong either.
He's there. Has to be.
So
I rate him.
Any other buys of the year? So Josh Morris.
Nah.
Great, good buy.
In great form.
Yeah.
Happy for him.
Contributes really well to the team.
Yeah.
But for me, Appy is what's going to be the difference between Penrith challenging for a title in the top 2,
Yeah, I agree.
as opposed to challenging for the top 4.
Yeah, if you look at that as in someone like exactly what you said, that's going to benefit to the team, like the actual overall position of the team at the end of the year, Coruscant has to be there. Don't get me wrong, Ryan Madison's good, but he was there last year, I think.
No.
No,
Tigers.
he was at the Tigers last
Was
year.
that last year? He was at the Tigers.
Yeah.
Far out.
Yeah.
All right, well, yeah, Madison's good. Like,
He's really solid.
straightens the edge up.
He's getting a lot of ball off Moses early,
Yeah.
which is like Moses is a ball player.
Yeah.
More runner as well,
Yeah.
Rich, but fuck, he gives Madison the ball.
He doesn't
and
have
lets him
to.
do his thing.
Madison's actually like one thing that I found with the Tigers. They used to play really short to him all the time.
Yeah.
And because he's a bit rangier, he's not that he's not sort of that bullocking player that's always going to slide through every time.
He grew up as a 5'8".
Yes, he's got
Madison was a 5'8".
Jesus.
Yeah, that's
so
why he wants early
Parrott
ball.
Jr. was a gun. Went to the Roosters when he sort of slipped through the 20s and
He performed at the Roosters. He played 6 at the
They got him to
Roosters.
where he is today. Like,
Yeah.
There's no doubt about it. He put fucking 10, 15 kilos on him and become a back row.
Yeah, he's got a rig on him, man. He's so big and
Warwick
fit.
Farms.
Yeah,
huge.
massive arms. He's got so like Samuel was saying, it doesn't hurt giving him early ball because he's the 4-man. So he's obviously got the
Centre winger and a fullback.
fullback. Yeah, so he can ball play. Like he can send his centre up, lead runner, boom, hit the 3 on
and would
3 on 2.
offload every 3 hit ups would offload. So
Yeah.
creates that second phase. Yeah. I think Appy for me though. I
Yeah,
agree.
same.
Special.
What about
I love
Brody Croft?
No, fuck no.
Chance?
No.
No, I don't rate him.
Just
On that note, we better go.
Yeah.
Thanks to all the guys that support us. All Trim Civil, ATC, ERL, Excavate, Retain, Landscape, Outback Signs, Greater Western Health, Black Duck, Espresso, Richmond.
Oh, the best coffee.
Great coffee, boys.
And Arete CrossFit.
Yeah, Arete CrossFit.
Ready for the facilities.
Thanks, gents.
Good to be back.
Good to be back.
Yes.
See you next round.
Yeah,
Yep.
2
We'll
weeks.
do some questions from the listeners. We'd love to answer a few.
Definitely.
Back into that.
Send them through, Gaffy.
Yeah.
Gaffy, yeah.
Gaff's always good for one.
He's
Give